Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we bring you a developing story from Latin America that has caught the attention of the entire world. The United States has deployed warships and fighter jets in the Caribbean, saying its mission is to stop drug trafficking. But Venezuela sees this as a direct threat. In response, President Nicolás Maduro has launched large-scale coastal defense drills. Soldiers, tanks, and artillery have been placed on the nation's beaches, simulating an invasion scenario. The big question? Is this just a political show of force, or is the world sliding closer to a real military conflict? For weeks now, American warships have been patrolling waters not far from Venezuela. F-35 fighter jets, some of the most advanced planes in the world, were flown to Puerto Rico. Officially, the White House says this is part of a campaign to intercept drug smuggling routes. But many observers, both in Latin America and abroad, believe this is more than a simple anti-drug operation. They see it as a form of pressure on Maduro's government, a warning that Washington is watching closely. Critics of the U.S. say it looks like an intimidation tactic, a reminder of past American interventions in the region. The United States denies any invasion plans, but the timing of this military buildup, just after tensions between Trump's administration and Maduro escalated, has left many Venezuelans feeling uneasy. In response, Venezuela staged a dramatic display of military strength. Along its coastline, thousands of troops carried out live fire exercises. Tanks rolled across beaches, artillery fired rounds into the sea, and missile units simulated strikes against incoming warships. National television broadcast the drills all day. Soldiers in camouflage shouted patriotic slogans, helicopters flew overhead, and amphibious boats stormed the shoreline as if repelling an enemy landing. President Maduro personally oversaw the drills. Wearing military uniform, he praised his troops and declared that Venezuela is ready to defend itself against any foreign invasion. His words were clear. If the United States dares to set foot on Venezuelan soil, they will meet the full force of our armed forces and our people. This was not just a military exercise, it was a message to Washington and to the world. Inside Venezuela, reactions to the drills were mixed. Many of Maduro's supporters celebrated the show of force. They waved Venezuelan flags, cheered on the soldiers, and said the country is ready to resist foreign aggression. For them, the drills were a source of pride, proof that Venezuela will not bow down. But not everyone agrees. Opposition leaders criticized the exercises, calling them propaganda designed to distract from the country's deep economic problems. Inflation is high, wages are low, and food shortages continue. Some ordinary citizens told reporters that while they fear U.S. pressure, they also feel that the government uses the threat of invasion as an excuse to avoid solving internal crises. Still, the images of missiles being fired into the Caribbean and soldiers storming the beaches had a strong psychological effect. For many Venezuelans, it was both a reassurance and a chilling reminder of how fragile the situation is. The drills also drew international attention. Russia and China, Venezuela's closest allies, expressed support. Russian officials said Venezuela has the right to defend its sovereignty, while Chinese state media described the drills as a necessary response to American provocation. Meanwhile, neighboring countries like Colombia and Brazil expressed concern. They fear that if tensions rise further, the region could be destabilized. Some leaders in Latin America are calling for dialogue, urging Washington and Caracas to avoid direct confrontation. In the United States, officials continue to insist that their mission in the Caribbean is limited to security operations against drug trafficking. But critics argue that the scale of deployment, advanced jets, multiple warships, goes far beyond what is needed for that purpose. Military experts say the drills reveal two important things. First, Maduro wants to show his people that he is strong and capable of defending the nation. Second, he wants to send a signal to Washington: Venezuela is not an easy target. So here is where we stand. The United States says it is fighting drug trafficking, but its warships and jets are parked near Venezuela. In reply, Venezuela has filled its beaches with tanks, artillery, and soldiers, loudly declaring that it will resist any invasion. Is this just political theater, or are we truly one step away from conflict in the Caribbean? Only time will tell. Tell us what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more updates on global news. Thank you for watching, and stay safe.